Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida, there's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with their opponents. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And someone must have been in this hot sun a little too long. They've got the punt team out there, and just to clarify, it is not fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. Here's Fields. Airing it out deep for Smith. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. The 20.
It's over. It's over. Let's dominate.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Devontae Smith, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
On first down, it's Fields. Oh, wide open, complete. 20.
I'm the
10,
best in the game. I'm
5,
the best in the game.
Touchdown. Devontae Smith, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot
They're
race.
not even trying to do anything.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Devontae Smith doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And someone must have been in this hot sun a little too long. They've got the punt down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taken right around the 44. Not good at all. A punt of just 24 yards there. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit. There he goes, left side.
I need to get my swag right there.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Devontae Smith. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it is 28-0. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And someone must have been in this hot sun a little too long. They've got the punt team out there. And just to clarify, it is not fourth down. And this one's high, but not very far. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
All day, baby, all day. Here we go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Good stop.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Fields. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
And that pass puts him up over 200 yards already here in the first.
And what it also does is it allows the offensive coordinator to be not selective anymore, but a little looser, right? You're feeling good about things. Accurate, balls being completed, yardage is being gained. Go ahead and keep taking shots. The whole team has confidence now.
4 down, 4 down. Straight. 218. Cover. Charlie. Hey, alert 48.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Dancing to his left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
70 Indy. Mike 48. Mike 48. Let's set a tone, fellas.
Running it with Jacobs. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And the Jags are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1.
Let's go. Way to go. Keep the 6. Pull it high. Zoom.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. This is Breida. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's caught. Touchdown. Nyheim Hines. 33 yards. And the Huskies are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Jamal Agnew now to return it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. He'll field this at the 5. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Nyheim Hines with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Huskies get a bit closer. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Fields now to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Stephon Gilmore dials the corner blitz and earns the sack. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Pretty nice aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Get that quarterback.
They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Now it's Fields. Finds a seam inside the 40. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jacobs now. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On first down, Fields. This is the tight end Fant. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Escaping the pressure right. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Check the backer. Check the backer.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I smell fear in that offense. Slam.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Here's Fields. Steps away to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run with Breda. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
60 red. 60 red. 52 blaster.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Forced out to his left. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Ready.
58. 58's the mic. Bound to lose 1. 58, right over there. Right over there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown. Oh, there is a marker on the field. The celebration may be short-lived. Let's see. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
That's trash. Hey, 58.
They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Play to win. Let's go.
Down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, Let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On first down, Hines, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, they'll throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Jags force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Now a dump off here complete, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a carry for Jacobs, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here we go. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. I got 87. I got 87. That's me. That's me, boys. Single. Rotate. Hey, turn it out. Check safety.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Danny. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is